Top 10 natural energy boosters. How to boost your energy naturally. Struggle to wake up in the morning, feeling foggy and unable to focus at work in the afternoon, or by the time evening rolls around, maybe you find yourself scarfing down a sugary dessert first just to give you the quick energy you need to prepare dinner. If so, it's time to re-energize your life. In this video, I'll show you little known hacks you can use to activate your potential for maximum energy. In this video, we'll go over the top 10 natural energy boosters you can use anytime you need that extra something, that extra umph. But first, you have to talk about something super important, something you can't overlook, and that is the reason that you're tired. Now, we all have days when something is just off and we simply lack energy. You want to get into a cave and hibernate. That's completely normal. However, if these days happen all the time, that's definitely not normal. If this is the case, then something is wrong. And you can't just treat the symptom. You must turn your attention to the cause. What is making you tired? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you getting the right amount of exercise? Are you eating healthful foods? We could even talk about your environment, because indeed, everything from the light you're exposed to the air that you breathe can all affect your energy. We must address all these things. So without further ado, let's dive right into the top 10 natural energy boosters. Number 1, Brewers Yeast. What? Brewers Yeast? A bit unusual if you ask me. Heard of it before? It's also something called nutritional yeast. This type of yeast is often used by vegans as a substitute for cheese or as a general flavoring agent for foods. Now, you need to make sure you have the right type of yeast. And this is the type we're talking about. Let me try to pronounce it for you. Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Yep, that's the one. But let's just call it Brewers Yeast. So, why is it part of the list? Because it has lots of a kind of nucleic acid called RNA. Now, RNA contains something called uridine. And uridine can do wonders for energy. You can get uridine from Brewers Yeast, and you can also get it from supplements. I personally take uridine supplements, and I absolutely love the stuff. It can give you a motivational boost and just makes you pumped up to get work done. Now, don't go crazy eating Brewers Yeast like candy. Large amounts of yeast can cause it to take over your body. It's not a good thing. Just use it in a reasonable amount. Or better yet, just go for a uridine supplement. Without a doubt, uridine, whether from Brewers Yeast or supplements, deserves a place in your toolbox of natural energy boosters. Try it out, you won't regret it. Tip number 2, caffeine. You all know what caffeine is, and it's just too effective not to be included on this list. Caffeine truly is the king of natural stimulants. Now, when we think of caffeine, most of us just jump straight to coffee, right? However, we can also get caffeine from other drinks. You could switch coffee out for green or black tea, for instance, or go for cocoa or yerba mate. You have a lot of delicious options. Choose the one that suits you the best. But just one caveat. As some of you may already know, our bodies can build up tolerance to caffeine. Take it too much, and its effects gradually diminish. So, how can you prevent that? Don't rely on caffeine exclusively. You need to take breaks from it every now and then. Go for a caffeine fast for several days, if not a week or two. When you resume taking caffeine after your break, it will give you that zing again. I understand though that especially for you coffee drinkers out there, a coffee fast is the last thing you want to hear. So let me introduce one more hack that doesn't exclude your cherished cup of joe. I call it the caffeine nap, and here's how you do it. So if you feel really tired, like you could just fall asleep at any moment, then take what we call a caffeine nap. To do this, you should drink a big cup of coffee, or however you want to consume your caffeine. Aim for getting around 100 to 200 milligrams of caffeine. depending on your sensitivity to caffeine. Some people are more sensitive than others. Then take a 15 to 20 minute nap. Not any longer, that's critical. You must limit your nap to just 15 to 20 minutes. When you wake up, you'll feel refreshed and revitalized. Tip number 3, vitamin B12. Of course, no list of health-promoting energizers would be complete without some kind of vitamin. Today, we have vitamin B12. This powerful vitamin can give us an immediate and very refreshing energy boost. Now, you could of course supplement with B12, but since this is a list of natural energy boosts, I also want to give you an option from Mother Nature. My preferred option is liver. If prepared correctly, liver can be very delicious. It's chock full of nutrients and has plenty of vitamin B12. A couple years ago, I decided to introduce more organ meats into my diet, and I started noticing that whenever I would eat liver, I'd get an amazing energy boost. So, try adding liver and/or B12 into your energy boosting toolbox. The next time you're feeling tired but don't want anything overly stimulating like caffeine, this might be a good choice. Tip number 4, cold showers. One of my all-time favorites, an ice cold shower can do wonders. Nothing faster can transform me from zombie to Superman than a cold shower. And it doesn't even need to be a long shower. Just 30 seconds with the water on the coldest setting, flowing across my face and chest, can completely transform my energy. This works especially well during mornings. And the best part is that you can do this every single day. In addition to being a great energy boost, cold therapy can provide you with many other benefits. For instance, I think it can build grit, a good personal trait to have. If you can get yourself to stand under ice cold water, then you can get yourself to do hard work. Now, the only challenge with cold showers is that it isn't always possible to have them. Most people can't jump into a cold shower at work or school, for example. But if you can and you want to pick up your energy, definitely go for it. Taking cold showers is probably the easiest tip on the list so far. After all, you probably take showers regularly, probably every morning, right? Just try making them super cold for a change. And even just for like 30 seconds at the end of your shower. Anyway, if you think this hack is useful, I'd like to quickly introduce you to the Ultimate Energy Crash Course. A free copy is waiting for you at activatedbody.com, and you can find the link right below this video. Gain more energy, stay more focused, live the best life you can. My course can help. Get your copy now. Tip number 5, beetroot. Ever heard of beetroot? Or what about the juice that comes from it, beet juice? What's great about beets is their superior nitrate content. Nitrate allows for more oxygen flow in our blood, and well oxygenated blood means a good dose of energy. Beet juice is especially great at increasing physical energy and performance. In my opinion, it's the single best natural pre-workout drink. You can buy either beet juice or a beet powder such as Beet Elite. If you go for beet juice, make sure you're getting pure beet juice. So read the ingredients list. Unfortunately, many products sold as beet juice are actually mostly just apple juice with a little bit of beet juice added. This is done to make it more palatable, but won't be getting enough beet juice into your body so you can experience the benefits. The next time you plan a workout, try drinking some pure beet juice beforehand. It's so effective that you may never want to have a workout without it again. But you can also have beet juice if you just want a quick and easy energy boost. It's in beet juice's energy boosting benefits where beets really shine. Tip number 6, water. Does this surprise you? Well, it shouldn't. Water is critical to health, and it can provide a great energy boost. Did you know that even mild dehydration can make you feel very tired? That's why water graces this list. It will rehydrate you and provide the quick energy boost you need. Instead of reaching out for that cup of coffee, try just gulping down a big glass of water. It just might be enough. You'd be surprised how many times you thought you were tired when actually you were just dehydrated and just needed to drink water. Tip number 7. Cordyceps mushrooms. The Cordyceps is a pretty cool mushroom. It's been found to possess some pretty amazing health benefits. Cordyceps have long been used in traditional medicine, and they boast benefits such as the ability to improve your immunity and liver function. They can also increase stamina and, most importantly, your energy levels. They do this in a similar way as adaptogenic herbs such as ginseng. And by the way, let us know in the comments if you want a video on the different adaptogens and their effects. Because of their stamina boosting effects, Cordyceps are also a great addition to beet juice when going to the gym. If you're looking for a natural energy booster and you haven't yet tried Cordyceps, then you're missing out. Tip number 8. The Wim Hof breathing method. Ever heard of Wim Hof, also known as the Iceman? He's famous for his ability to endure cold temperatures for incredible durations of time. He uses a very specific breathing method to do this. The breathing method involves vigorous breathing, and so incidentally, this might not be the best option if you're out in the public. But the science is sound on this one, and everything points to it having a profound effect on the body. While the purpose of the Wim Hof breathing method is not primarily to increase energy, it definitely works for that too. You can find numerous guides on how to do the breathing exercise right here on YouTube. It's definitely worth trying out. Tip number 9. Sunlight. At number 9, we have a very simple yet effective energy booster. And it's probably the most natural one you can find. Just get out and get some sunlight. Yes, sunlight. It's an incredibly effective way to energize you. When we are exposed to sunlight, and I mean exposed to with sunlight touching your skin, not just your sweater, then you will start producing hormones that wake you up. So, if you're feeling low on energy, get some sunlight for a few minutes. You don't need long, and you certainly don't want to get too much, which can cause problems. But several minutes would be ideal, it would be great for you. You'd be amazed at how much more energized you'd feel. Now, the final tip, tip number 10, blueberries. And now the last natural energy booster for today, blueberries. Blueberries can provide you with some quick carbs, but they also contain an impressive amount of antioxidants and nutrients. So if you're looking for a quick, healthy source of energy, then have a handful of blueberries. They're super tasty too. So there you have it, my top 10 completely natural energy boosters. But you know, there are so many other ways to energize your day. That's where my ultimate energy crash course comes in. So let me take another quick moment to remind you that your free copy of that course is available at activatedbody.com. So head on over there right now, and again, there's also a link you can click on in the description right below this video. Well folks, that's all for today. Please subscribe to my channel if you found this video to be helpful. Other videos about how to promote your best self, physically, mentally, and emotionally are in store. At Activated Potential, we're all about helping you create the best version of you possible. Optimal energy and wellness are within your reach. So again, I'd be thrilled if you subscribe to my channel. And for notifications about when I upload new videos, you can tap on the bell icon beside the subscribe button. Also, feel free to leave questions and comments below. I look forward to working with you to help you activate your true potential.